Good evening, everyone. My name is Srinidhi Nagraj. I'm a third year student from SJMC Bengaluru. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this session of Pragnavaridhi, a lecture series on KAYACHIKITSA, Paper 2, Part B, curated especially as a comprehensive session revision aid for fourth year BAMS students. Today, we are honored to have with us Dr. NEETHU K.S. ma'am, a highly respected teacher, clinician, and an academician in the field of Ayurveda. It gives me immense pleasure to briefly introduce ma'am. Ma'am is currently working as an assistant professor, Department of Kayachikitsa, Ayurveda College, Coimbatore. Ma'am has finished her BAMS from Coimbatore Ayurveda College, affiliated to the Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR Medical University, Chennai, has finished post-graduation in Kayachikitsa from A.L.N. Rao Memorial Ayurvedic Medical College, Koppa, Chikmagalur, affiliated to the RGHS University, Bengaluru, Karnataka. We are pleasure to have you, ma'am. I You can take over. Thank you.
Thank you for the warm welcome and sorry for the delay of the classes. It was postponed too much, I know. But sorry, because of my health issues, I couldn't take on the uh, on the previous dates. So today we are going into the topics of Rasayana. Mm, Thank you for your patience hearing all of you. So what is Rasayana? What is Rasayana in Ayurveda? In modern nowadays, we will be getting many books and all which is explaining isn't it Rasayana, which is used as anti-aging everything, and of course some of the our Rasayanas nowadays are gaining popularity also, like Shilajatu Rasayanas everywhere. It's been widely used in gym everywhere, etc. Isn't it? So actually, what is the purpose of Rasayana in Ayurveda? It is rasa and ayana. That is, ayana is prapti, isn't it? To attain or to acquire. So, what to attain or to acquire what? That is rasa. Rasa is not only rasa dhadu but also the rasadi dhadu or the rasadi sapta dhadus. So, to get an optimum and the superior quality of rasadi sapta dhadu. That is what the main aim of rasayana. That is what rasa and ayana. So why Rasayana, not Dhadu? Because any Dhadu can be named, isn't it? So Rasa, it doesn't mean that it is only Rasa, but also the other Dhadus and its essence. That it could mean that the essence of other Dhadus. That is the Saramsha of all the Dhadus from Rasa to Ojas, the Saramsha. It should be in superior quality, isn't it? So for that, the aim or for that what we are doing, that is rasayana or the drugs or the kriyas or the acharas, what we are going to do, that is rasayana. Okay, so rasayana is not only enhancing the rasadhatu but also the rasa saptadhatu. That's what. So rasa and ayana is the to attain or to acquire or to acquire the superior quality of the rasadi saptadhadus, and the pathway for acquiring all of this is that particular process is known as rasayana. And the word rasayana made up of two words again, rasa and ayana. And so ayana could also mean that samvahanam or the transportation of these or the transmission of these dhadus. Okay, should be in the optimum level. That's what it means rasayana. Then some authors also explain rasa and rasayana as rasadi panchakas. So what is the role of rasa panchaka, rasa virya guna, etc. in this particular rasayana? So uh, here he's two way we can explain this rasa panchaga. One is that the the Beshaja, the rasa panchaga or the rasa virya guna, etc. of the drugs which we are using, isn't it? The drugs which we are using for the optimum for the attainment of the uh, good dhatus or good sapta dhatus, the rasadi saptaga, to get an optimum or good rasadi saptaga, the what are the drugs the with good rasadi panchaga? It is one meaning, isn't it? And the other meaning is that the rasa panchaga, the rasa panchaga, that we are assimilating the rasa panchaga of the drugs, isn't it? It should be in the or the rasa panchaga which we are attaining, that should be of the of high of the superior quality. That is the other thing what they have explained through Rasa Panchaga. So some others also explain Rasa and Rasayana as the Rasadi Panchaga, that is Rasa Guna Vidya Vipaga, that is either the properties of the drugs which are used as Rasayana, or the proper assimilation of these Rasa Panchaga from these drugs, that is what Rasayana. So, and also as you all know, it is Vayasthavana, that is it slows down the aging, and also it helps in the attaining the optimum, that is Utkrishta Dhatu, that is optimum superior quality Dhadus, Bala, Ojas, and also thereby preventing the various diseases. So, what is the Nirukti? Rasasya ayanam rasayanam. So already we explained rasa and ayanam, isn't it? The means and measure which impart nourishment or helps in transportation of the nourishment is known as rasayana. We already explained that. Rasasya ayanam. That is to the samvahanam of the rasa or the essence of each dhadus. The transformation should be in the optimum to obtain the final product, or the ojas should be of a superior quality. Not only ojas, all the sapta dhadus. For that, the ayanam or the transportation of the samvahanam, that is rasasya ayanam rasayanam. Then rasasya ayanam labobhayohi rasayanam, that is the means and measures which provides the attainment of better quality of rasa. That is, we should get the rasadi saptadhadus in excellent quality, one or the other same only. Then here it is beshaja asradhanam rasa virya vipaga prabhava paramayur bala viryanam vayhasthabana karanam ainam labobhayohi rasayanam. That is what Delhana is explaining, isn't it? Same, one or the other same, only what I explained earlier. That is, here he is explaining about the Rasa Panchaga, Rasa, Virya, Vipaga, Prabhava of the drugs, isn't it? Which promotes longevity and strength, isn't it? So, that it should be that the Rasa, Virya, Vipaga of the drugs which act as the Rasayana, and which causes the longevity of the life. That is Paramayur, Balam, Viryam, all such things are caused by these Rasa Panchagas. So that has been explained here. Beshaja Sridhanam, Rasa Virya, Vipaga, Prabhava, Paramayur, Bala, Viryanam, Vayasthabanam, Karanam, Ainam, Labhapayohi, Rasayanam. Okay. Then Rasana, Rasa Rektadina, Ayanam, Apyayanam, Rasayanam. So what is Apyayanam? Again, he is explaining about the quality of Rasa Rektadi Dadus. It should be enhanced, or to provide the better quality of Rasa Rektadi Dadu, thereby providing a Dadus by providing a proper nourishment. That is what Rasanam, Rasa Rektadinam, Ayanam, Apyayanam, Rasayanam. Okay. Then again, Rasanam, Rasavirya Vipagadinam, Ayanam, Apyanam. Here he is explaining about the Rasayana is a method which helps in proper assimilation of the Rasadi Panchaga. That is, here he is explaining about the Rasaguna Virya Vipaga for proper assimilation of that from the drugs. So that is the other one we explained was that the Rasa Virya Guna Vipaga of the drugs which causes the Rasayana. Here it is the which helps in the assimilation or better absorption of the this particular pharmacological constants of these drugs. Okay, Rasayana is the method of providing that is Dirghamayu Smridigaram Rasayanatum. Then again, there are many definitions. Labhopayohi, sorry, 1 minute. I'll go. So, again, definition explains about the attaining the Prashasta Dhadu, the superior Dhadu is known as Rasayana. Then, Rasayana drugs, Rasayana are the drugs which help in the Jara Vyadi Nashanam. That is, it helps in like destroying the Jara, or which helps in Vyadhi Nashanam. So these both are the drugs of Rasayana. Jara Vyadhi Vidvamsi Veshajam Tad Rasayanam. So these are the two points he is explaining. Is one is Jara Nashanam and the other one is Vyadhi Nashanam throughout the Rasayana definitions. Then he's explaining about the Rasayana Tantram. Then we'll go to the synonyms. Swastasya Urjaskaram, Pragadisthabanam, Ayurveda Balagaram, Apunar Bhavagara, Vayasthabanam, Ayushkara, Arthasya Roganut, and Jaranashaka, in which all terms are one or the other similar. But the one thing is Apunar Bhavagara means that also prevent the remission of the or the re occurrence of the disease will be prevented by this rasayana. That is what apunarbhavagara. Okay, importance of this rasayana and its benefits. So, prayojanam cha asya swastasya swasthya rakshanam adurasya vikara prashamanam. All know that these are the two benefits of this rasayana, that is swastasya swasthya rakshanam. So, in a healthy individual, to maintain the health, we can use rasayanam. Also, to cure the disease, we can use the rasayanam. So, nowadays, like it is gaining more importance for like in healthy individuals, isn't it? For swasthasya swasthya rakshanam. That is nowadays the patients are approaching that is from gym and all they'll be approaching, isn't it? To improve the muscles, all such things, or to shape their muscles, whether we can use this Shila Jadu, all such things. But without proper advice from the doctor, you cannot go for this Shila Jadu and all in common people, isn't it? So Shila Jadu Rasayana, if it is there is a prescribed quantity and prescribed time of usage for these rasayanas. So without looking after those things, just using these rasayanas for more period of time, it can again harm the disease. So that is why these are classified based on that as ajasriga, naimittiga, kamya rasayana, all such things. Okay, so some rasayanas can be used according to for their healthy individuals, but some of them cannot be used, isn't it? Some of them are only for the vikara prashamanam. So we should properly segregate all these things, types of rasayana, and should be prescribed to the patient. Then also, Acharya mentions the importance of rasayana as dirghamayu, smridimedam, arogyam, tarunam vayaha, prabhavarna, swara, औदार्य देह इंद्रिय बलम परम वाक् सिद्धीं प्रणदीं कांदी लभते न रसायनात् लाभोपायो शस्ताना प्रसादीना rasayanam. So there are variety of uses of rasayana, isn't it? Importance of rasayana not only for the vayastavana, but also it improves the intellect, it improves the memory, and it improves the mental quality and the quality of life of the that jarajanya. So all such things are the importance of the or the benefits of the rasayana. Then apart from the what we have studied in Charaka, Acharya Shushruta is explaining that even with rasayana, that is dhruvantu maranam arishte ब्राह्मणैस्तत् किलामलैः रसायनतपोः जप அதோட தப ரேவ நிர்வாரியதே, like that he is explaining, that is rasayana, tapa and mantras. These can even save the life of the persons or the patients who are having a arishta lakshanas or who are going into a bad prognosis. From them also these rasayana can bring back that person from that particular disease, like that he is saying. So that is what dhruvandu maranam arishti. So gunairebhi samuditah sevedeyo rasayanam sa nirvritatmaha dirghayuh paratreha cha modade. So he is explaining about the even these rasayana relieves a person from the any kind of diseases because of the previous life, isn't it? Any any we will say, no, isn't it? Kushta can be caused because of Purva Karmaja Vyadhi. So all such things even can be relieved with the Rasayana. That is in present life, also in the next life, it can be relieved of these diseases. Like that he is explaining. Then also रसायनानाम् उपयोगः सम्पदा कृतः प्रसादेर्मलदोषधातुभिः, that is it will be bringing the dosha dhatu shodhana, it will be bringing in stiram shariram kriyate sharirānam kulam yada Sat Purusher Adishtitam. So it will be removing the toxins, it will be causing the Shodhana of the Dhatus and Doshas also. It will bring about the increase the strength of the body, and also thereby it will be that is good progeny he will be having thereby. Like that he is explaining. So again, there is indications of rasayana, like purve vayasi madheva tat prayojam jitatmanaha. That is where you can go for a rasayana, like that he is explaining, isn't it? So our vaya is it's divided into, isn't it? Balyam, madhyam, jirnavastha. So it should be given uh, uh, in madhyama avastha, in yavana avastha actually it should be given, isn't it? Before yavana avastha or in yavana avastha, because that is the time where the rasadi dhatu utkrishta or this will be formation of the rasadi dhadus will be happening, isn't it? After that, if it is giving in jirna avastha and all, it will not be having any like effect on the rasadi dhadus. Okay, that is it. Because as readily Ashtanga Sangraha, it's been explaining, isn't it? This Balyam, Vriddhi, Prabha, Meda, like that. He's explaining in each decade of life, all these factors will be reduced. Like that, he is explaining. So that is why he's saying that in the Yavana or before Yavana, you should go for the Rasayana. And in Jidatmanaha and Snigdasya, Rektamokshidasya, Shodhitasya. So after a Shodhana only, he should be gone for the this Rasayana. If in Avishuddha, if you are going for a Rasayana, what happens is it's like it will be of no use, because it will be similar to we are coloring a cloth with a sting. That is what he's saying. So here again he's explaining about the Shodhana. In order you should go for Shodhana, then go for the Rasayana and Vajikarna Karma. That is Snigdasvinna Shariranam ऊर्ध्वं च अधश्च नित्यशः वस्ति कर्मं तदः कुर्यात् नस्य कर्मं च बुद्धिमान् यदा क्रमं यदा योग्यम् अधः ऊर्ध्वं प्रयोजयेत् रसायनानि सिद्धानि वृष्ययोगांश्च कालवित् रोगस्तदा न जायन्ते प्रकृतिस्तेषु तादृशुः. So he is explaining about the importance of the giving shodhana. So all these shodhana karma should be done before the giving rasayana and vajikarna. Then some of the indications is systemic indications of the rasayanas like Chavanaprashalehya in Kasashwasa Rajekshma, Kasashwasa Harascheva Visheshena Upadishade, like that he Kshinakshadhanam Vruddhanam Balanam Changavardhanam, like that he's saying systemic indications like Chavanaprasha. One such example in respiratory disorder, and also example of Achara Rasayana he is explaining. It is for the enhancement of the not only psychosocial behavior but also the mental status also can be improved with the Achara Rasayana. That is, it is also to an extent having the adaptogenic effect. That is the stress and the stress and disease effect is too. So like that, it is having the adaptogenic effect is there in the Achara Rasayana. Then also the Medya Rasayana, which is people who are for Medha Kama, you can also go for the enhancement of the mental function. The Medya Rasayana can be used. So, this is what Balim Vriddhi Prabha Medat Shuklakshi Shruti Indriyam. This is Ashtanga Sangraha, where he is explaining an extra point of Shruti also, that is hearing, and then Indriyam Dasha, that is in each decade. In each decade, there will be loss of like features. That is, first it is up to 10 years, or there will be loss of Balyavastha. Then what type of rasayana can be given? That is enhanced by Sharangadra. That is Swarna can be given. And in the second decade, it's Vriddhi. It's going to then Bala can be given. In the third decade, it is the luster or the chavi, then Amlaka Rasayana, like that. It is set in the fourth decade, the Meta, then Shangapushpi can be given in the fifth decade. It's the complexion, and then again in the sixth, it is the Drishti, then it's the Shukrakshaya, then the Vikram Buddhi, Karma Indriya, then Chedas, and last it's the 12th, it's the cessation of life. So, according to this decades, many Rasayanas have been explained in the Sharangadra. Each decade what should be given, and slight difference from that in Ashtanga Sangraha, that is Meda, Tvak, Shukla, Akshi, Shruti, Indriyam, like that he is explained. The order also a little bit different. Then what is the contraindications of Rasayanam? So the persons who are unfit for Rasayanam. So there are 7 classes of person, and because of these 7 reasons, like this Acharya is explaining, Shruta Adha Kalu Sapta Purushaha Rasayanam na Upayunjir Naha Tadyutaha Anatmavan Alasam. One is Anatmavan, one is Alasam, Daridraha, Pramadi, Vyasani, Papakrit, Beshaja, Apamani, Cheti. That is who is Anatmavan, that is who is not having any kind of control, self control, and who is Alasan, that is lazy, and who is Daridra, that is who cannot afford, and Pramadi, that is who is careless, and Vyasani, that is who is addicted to some things, cannot be rather addicted to some avoiding which should be avoidable things, that if he is addicted to that cannot be. Then pabakrit, if he is doing sinful activities, then who hates beshaja abhamani, that who hates medicines or aushadas, then they cannot be they are contraindicated for the rasayana karma. Then what is the important is classification of the rasayana. So, Prayoga Bedena, it is 2 types. That is, all of you know, Vatatipika and Kudipraveshika. That is, Rasayananam Duvidam Prayogam. That is, one is Vatatipika and the other one is Kudipraveshikam. And the Kudipraveshena yet kriyate tat kudipraveshigam. That is, the patient is given the rasayana drugs by entering to. So simple, the difference is that one is with strict patya, with strict rules, and other without a strict patya and rules. That is the difference between the kudipraveshiga and the vatatapika. So kudipraveshena yet kriyate tat kudipraveshigam, and the Vatatapa Sevayaha apiyat kriyate tat Vatatapikam. That is rasayana which are given by, he can eat anything, he can be exposed to sun, breeze, anything, that is Vatatapika. So there is no strict rules or any patyas in case of Vatatapika. So strong and strict patya, that is ahara patya and manopatya is needed in the case of kudipraveshiga. Otherwise, why? Because otherwise it can lead to the complications. So not much limitations or patya is needed in case of Vatatipika. If we fail to do some kind of patya also, the entire it will not be having any complications. And there is high chances of Vyabat in case of Kudi Praveshiga, and the requirement of many things. So only that is why only rich people can afford this Kudi Praveshiga. The other one, much chances of Vyapat is not there, not much requirement of any of the materials. Then Ashukaritam, but result will be is attained quickly in case of Kudipraveshigam, and also it is of more guna. It is of gunotkrishtam. Then the Vatatapigam, this Krichtakaritam, that is result is attained after a long period of time, and long period of intake is needed here. And Gunabhakrishtam, that is less guna, that is Rasayana Kala obtained slowly, and it will not be of the superior quality. Then many rasayanas which are mentioned in Vatatipika cannot be used as Kodipraveshika Rasayana Vidhi. Example, like in Narasimha Rasayana, it's been explained that Swaruchi Bhojana Pana Vicheshtita, like that you can take anything, you can eat anything, drink anything, or without any patya you can take Narasimha Rasayana. Like that it's been explained. So certain kind of medications, or it has been explained that intake of water, intake of jala, grita, etc. in the early morning, like that it's been explained in the Vatatipika Rasayana. So that whole things cannot be followed in case of Kudi Praveshika Rasayana. But some of the Rasayana Aushadhis used in Kudi Praveshika can be used in Vatatipika. Um, for example, Tikshna Pagya means that is Tikshna Rasayanas, like Ballataka Rasayanas can be used. That is Kudi Praveshika. It is once in a lifetime. Only it is possible because of the strict patyas. The other one can be frequently used and intermittently. It should be used frequently and intermittently for the uh, proper result. Kudi Praveshika Rasayana Vidhi. So there are explained about the Garbhagaras and the Kudi, how it should be prepared, all these things, and how he should enter into that. After entering into that, all Kudi Praveshika Vidhi has been explained here with sloka that you go through already. You go through that. So then Vatatapika Rasayana also. Uh, Nothing new, one or the other, same only, that is free of all type of patyas, obeisance. That is Kudi Praveshika is the Kudi Praveshika Kshaninam परिच्छदवतां हितः अतो अन्यदा तु ये तेषां Saurya Vidhi. That is otherwise known as Surya Marutika Vidhi or Vatatipika, which were he can be like exposed to any kinds of food, any kinds of climate. He can travel, all such things. That is Kudi Praveshika. That is, and who can also afford all the cost, everything can be afforded. This Vatatapika. Then again he is explaining about the Vata Atapa Sahayogaha Vakshinte Ato Visheshatah Sukopachara Pramshe Api Yena Dehasya Patakaha. These are the medicinal formulations which can be consumed especially by those persons who is prone to be exposed to sun and wind, and which do not cause any harm. Even though you are doing with all these apatyas, it will not be causing any uh, like harm to the body, even that or third deficiencies occurs in the providing government or any sugopachara, any brahmsha to the sugopachara is happening also. Deficiency also, it is not causing any harm to the effect of this rasayana phala, effect of this rasayana. Okay. Then one such example he is explaining, as I earlier told, Shidodagam, Payah, Kshaudram, Gridam, Ekekasho, Tvishaha, then Trishaha, Samasta, Madava, Prak, Pidam, Stapayet, Vayaha. So one such formulation he is explaining, or one such example he is explaining, is the intake of the Shidodagam, Payas, then Kshaudram, Gridam, etc. Either separately or together, or two of them together or three of them together can be consumed before food, which is acting will be acting as the Vayastapana. An example for Vata Tipika. Then again, Punastrividam, Kamyam, Naimittigam, Ajasrigam, as you all know. So divided into three bases of their utility, that is into Kamya Rasayanam. So Kamya Rasayanam means something which desire for richa, or the desire to attain something, for something a profit. There again three types: Pranakamya, Medakamya, and also Srikamya. So, in case of Pranakamya, the persons who is you desire to live for a long, that is who is desired for a Vaistabhana, is the main aim in the Pranakamya. Okay, many rasayanas has been explained, isn't it? Their indications are Vaistabhana. Example is Indra Rasayanam, Brahma Rasayanam, etc., where you can attain a Pranakamya. Then there are Medakamya. Medha Rasayana is one such example, where your desire is become intellect. Okay. Then Sri Kamya, that is the Rasayana you desire attain a superior complexion, you can say, or a superior physique, you can say. That is Sri Kamya. Some examples are Bringaraja, Trifala, Ashwagandha, etc. Then comes the Naimittika Rasayana. So, nimitta or specific diseases for which these rasayanas are used. That is, example, one such example is Shilajatu in Prameha. There are many examples, that is Balataka, Tuvaraka all such things in skin conditions, isn't it? So these are the Naimittika Rasayanas, that is, which are used for the a particular disease, that is a disease specific, a nimitta, for a specific disease. These are the Naimittika Rasayanas. And then comes the Ajasrika Rasayana. That is the Rasayana which can be used in daily basis, Nitya. So Nitya or daily basis, that is these Rasayanas usually include through the Ahara. Like through Ahara, the Aharas which act as Rasayana comes under this. Except there are some dravyas like Amalaki and Haritaki also, with some exceptions of Ritu Haritaki has been explained, that can be used daily. Otherwise, Nitya, that is daily usage of drugs is prohibited. There is always a dosage or a prescribed time period for the rasayanas, but some of the most of the ahara dravyas which are acting as rasayanas can be used as ajasriga rasayanas like Shiragrita, etc. Then some of the Naimittika rasayana examples: Prameha, Haridra Shilajadu Amalaki, for Balataka Lashana Rasayana, Pitta Rasayana Amavata. Then some of the rasayanas for the nervous disorders. Then Bala Tipala, Nagabala, skin disorders, Tuvaraka, Guduchi, Bringaraja. Then other urogenital disorders or urinary tract disorders, Gokshura, Punarnava Shilajadu, gastrointestinal system, Amalaki, Haritaki, Guduchi can be used. Then again punascha dividam samshodhanam samshamana bedena. So again it is one is for samshodhana, for act as samshodhana, and for another one it is act as, that is used for the shamana of the doshas. For example, haridaki can be used as a purpose of shodhana, and nagabala can be used for the purpose of the shamana. And again the classification of Acharya Shishruda comes where the he's had named the chapters of Rasayana in the respective way, that is Sarvopagada Shamaniya Rasayana, Medhayusha Kamiya Rasayana, Swabhava Vyadi, Pratishedniyam, then Nivritti Santapiya. These are the four names of the chapters, where the first one in Sarvopagada Shamaniya means for he is explaining, so a group of rasayana has been explained in each of these chapters. In the first chapter he is explaining for the some kind of kushta, arshas, and some kind of diseases he is explaining, both mental and physical diseases. He is explaining a kind of a group of rasayana yogas, that is sarvopagada shamaniya. Then Meta Ayushakamiya, he is explaining about the improving the Ayu and Meta. Okay, this Vaisthavanam, for Vaisthavanam, and which are media, that Rasayanas is explained in this particular chapter. Then next one is Swabhava Vyadhi Pratishedaniya. Swabhava Vyadhi means what? That is, there are the Swabhava Vyadhis, like Swabhava Bala Pravarta Vyadhi has been explained, isn't it? They are like Trishna, Kshuddha, Nidra, Jara, like that, it's been explained. So these include some rasayanas. The concept is very good. That is, some rasayanas which will be preventing these kind of diseases. That is known as Swabhava Vyadhi Pratishedaniya rasayanas. Okay. Then, but he has not explained much of the useful contents in this particular chapter. But that particular point is like very new from other acharyas. Then Nivritta Santapiya is, that is, moreover, he explains about the rasayana, apunarbhava effect of the rasayana. That is, once he is contracted with a mental or physical disease, and he is cured of those diseases, and again we are using these rasayanas for the like apunarbhava effect, that is to prevent the disease from again contracting. Then, based on the level of action, at the level of rasa, the rasayana drugs which boost the rasadhatu or which act on the rasadhatu, that is example Shatavari, Kshira also things. So mostly the drugs will be which will be Madhura Rasa, Snigdha Guna, Shida, Virya also will be the qualities of the drugs. So to improve the Poshaka Rasa of the each dhadus. So such that we'll be getting a best quality of the dhadus. Then the rasayanas which is acting at the level of Agni, moreover it will be a Deepana Pachana, and the big example is Pipali. That is to boost the metabolism. Then next one is at the level of Strotas. Okay, the Rasayana Aushadhis which improve the or the if there is any that any direct acting, Nikha in case of Strotasis, it will be directly acting on them. Such rasayanas like Gugulu, etc. So one such example is the use of Gugulu Diktagam. In case of, isn't it? In case of arthritis, we are using Gugulu. It could be we are usually we are like targeting on the Medas, isn't it? Targeting on the Medas. That is, the Nidana will be the Medodhadu Vritti, which is causing into the Astikshaya. So, or Asti Vikriti. So, like that, we are using Gugulu. So, that can be an example of the action of the drug at the level of the Shrotas. Then, according to specific action, of course, Trifala for ice, then Arjuna Bugulu Hridaya, Rasadadu, Shatavari, Kshira Draksha, Raktadadu, Ayasa Amalagi, Bringaraja, Mamsadadu, Balashaganda Shalipagni, Mamsa, Medodadu, Shilajadu Bugulu, Astidadu, Laksha Amshlojana, Majadadu, Shangupushpi Brahmi, Shukradadu, Kapigachu Kshira Grita, Manas Ajara Rasayana, and also to improve the mental function, you can take Methi Rasayana also. Then Droni Praveshika Rasayana has been explained in case of in KAYACHIKITSA, where he is explaining about the some of the collection of some of the drugs. Then he is asking him to make into a make into a powder or make into a swarasa and intake of that and entering into a droni, where he is explaining that is droni praveshika rasayana. Just go through that and asking him to be in that droni for Shanma Sena, like that he is explaining. Then determination of the dose of rasayana. So always dosage of rasayana depends upon the, of course, Agni Bala and Sadhura Bala and Roga Bala and also the Kala and many other factors determine the rasayana dosage. Then according to Acharya Charaka, the amount of rasayana drugs usually depends on the Agni Bala. That is what in Chavanaprasa, that is he also establishes that the dosage must be up to that quantity which do not disturb the regular diet or regular appetite. Then in Vardhamana Rasayanas, like in Vardhamana Pipili Rasayana, Vardhamana Ballataka, the amount of drugs has been prescribed in Vardhamana amount. Also Nagabala Rasayana, which has been explained in Urakshada. Everywhere it has been explained as prescribed dose in increasing and decreasing order. So also in Trifala Rasayana, he is explaining about the dosages 1 Haritaki, 2 Bitaki and 4 Amlagi before meal and also uh, before the meals and after the meal and after the digestion of the meal. He is asking us to take. Okay. Then again in Rasaratna Samuchaya, different rasayanas described on the basis of the time period. Actually, they are Masika Rasayana has been explained. That is some of the preparations with the Kajali, Madhu, Gurita, also Silajatu. It is for Jara Nivaranam. That is, he's asking us to take for like 1 masa. There is Shatmasika Rasayana is also there. That is, he's as preparation of Kajali, Aparajita, etc. He's asking to take for 6 months. Then again, Pakshika Rasayana, that is fortnight, he is asking us to take, that is preparation of Shilajatu, Vidanga, Loha Parada, etc. Ashtamasika Rasayana is there for 8 months. Trivarshika Rasayana is there. That is mainly the ingredient will be Jyotishmati. So importance of immunomodulators and antioxidants in Rasayana therapy. So actually the Rasayana drugs, the action of the Rasayana drugs will be, as you all know, nutraceutical actions will be there. That is which nourishes and maintains the cell life. Then regenerative actions will be there. As new cell formation will be there. Immunomodulatory action will be there. Enhancing the immune system, thereby preventing recurrent infection and also expelling the damaged cells, and antioxidant actions will be there. So thereby the removing the toxic metabolites, and adaptogenic, as I already maintain the balance between the mind and body. That is, it is the stress and adaptogenic effect. What is happening here? So all the rasayanas will be having their actions on the subcellular level. Some of the drugs which is having an immunomodulatory effect or action on the immune system are from many researchers. They are ashwagandha, bala. It's proven researchers. They are ashwagandha, bala, ishtimadu, guduchi, haridra, amalaki, and lashana. And rasayana is believed to promote the process of dhatu poshana and enrich the ojas, so leading to vyadik shemata. So thereby immunomodulatory action will be there. Um, then so both kinds of immunomodulation can be there, but we are mostly not going for the suppressing type. We are going for the boosting or immunostimulation. So thereby increasing the immune cell or enhancing the phagocytic activities, like modulation of anti-inflammatory activities. All these things have been done in the process of immunostimulation. Suppressing of the immune system, usually it's used in case of this autoimmune disorders. And antioxidant actions, since syllabus point is mainly on the antioxidant actions, like antioxidant and immunomodulatory actions. So what is antioxidant actions? You all know, like how the this free radicals are formed, and what the main actions of in antioxidant action is, one is free radical scavengers should be there, then also prevents enzymatic oxidative stress. Then one is superoxide dismutase. Superoxide, this radicals will be there, no. So dismutase, that is to catalyze the dismutation of the superoxide radicals. That is to make into a less harmful like things, less harmful material, like molecules. We can say that is what done in superoxide dismutase. Actually, studies have been going on by the effect of even some of the many of the basmas are having this superoxide dismutase function. Many of them, including many of the drugs which is having swarna basma, is having that. Also, amalaki, guduchi, everything is having that. That is dismutation of superoxide radicals. That is making them into a less oxidative or less like harmful molecules. That is what it is doing. Whereas enzymatic oxidative stress means which preventing means that is oxidative stress is caused because there will be more reactive oxygen species will be there. That is production of more reactive oxygen species will be there, and the body's ability to neutralize these particular molecules will be reduced, so that balance will be lost in particular like enzymatic action. So to prevent that also we need some major rasayanas, like ashwagandha is having that effect. Then free radical scavengers, uh, as like there we need some free radical scavengers to neutralize this particular like harmful molecules. That is mostly they will be the free radicals, so we should scavenge them out. Scavenge them out means like they're actually without an or they should be neutralized by giving an extra, like by donating an extra electron, we can say. Actually, Trifala, Panchavalkala, also Haridra, all such things can having this free radical scavenger effect. Then Acharya Rasayana has been explained to say it is having some kind of adaptogenic effect also, because it is like Satyavadi Namaha Krodam Nivritam. That is, he is saying as it is like a Satkrita is saying as kind of rules and regulations which we should follow, isn't it? So, like by that is Kriya Rasayanam, we can say moreover than a Dravya, it is a Kriya Rasayana. So, we are made to do some activities properly in a proper order, so that it will we will be relieved from any kind of stress. So like I'm not going to like detail into this particular thing, but these which all these rules which has been explained in Acharya Rasayana, when you follow correctly, it will be increasing the concentration power of the students, which actually can prescribe this particular Acharya Rasayana to schools and students, because like it's like more after following all these things, or Ajar, the what are the rules and regulations which has been explained in Ajar Rasayana, if you go and try to read, you will be more you can spend more time in reading actually, so it will be increasing your concentrating power, and also cognitive enhancement will also be there in this particular this. So it is a Medhyakami Rasayana, and so a nootropic that is enhances the mental function, this Ajar Rasayana. Then Medhi Rasayana, I don't think any introduction or any thing is needed about Medhi Rasayana. Manduga Sarasa Prayoja Kshirena, Ishtimadugasi Churnam, Rasogulu Chestu, Samula Pushpya, Kalkaha Prayoja, Kalu Shanga Pushpya. So these are the combination of drugs which can be used for enhancing the not only the behavioral but also the mental faculties also. The cognitive aspects of the mental faculty, the all the aspects of the mental status function can be improved by this particular Nidhi Rasayana, and also the behavioral aspect also. So if you are feeling like there are now more cases of people because they will be getting aggressive, isn't it? Aggressive because why most of the kids are becoming aggressive, because they are unable to concentrate or unable to grasp at the level of other students. Sometimes it will be so. You can prescribe Medhi Rasayana in that particular condition. So where the parents is complaining of more aggression, or like because of small things they are into fight with their parents, and because of that that they are seeing that as a reason for not studying all such things, you can go for Nidhi Rasayana. Mm. Then some of the rasayanas explained, like Vardhamana Pipali Rasayanam. Uh, so these are like systemic rasayanas which can be used, Nagabala Kalpam, Vardhamana Kalpam, and all such things. This is explained in Vardhamana Kalpana of Nagabala Kalpam, which has been explained in Urakshada, which is a great set of rasayana which can be used. I'm not going into Vardhamana Pipali much because we are seeing every day this Vardhamana Pipali, or we are using every day. Uh, so here Nagabala Kalpa or Nagabala Vardhamana Rasayana can be used in case of in, isn't it, Urakshada, that is in case of where the total lung capacity is reduced, such conditions like COPD, such conditions, these act as a best Rasayana. Pibe Nagabala Mula Vardhan Karsha Vivardhanam. There is a pattern of increasing to increase the these drugs. It's been explained. So similar fashion, they are asking us to take Shundi, Maduga, Manduga Parni, Shundi and Ishtimadi also. And then there comes the Rashna Rasayana also. Uh, so Rashna Rasayana is widely being used nowadays. Even it's the starting of the sloga itself. He is explaining about the Shita Vata Hima isn't it Himadagta Nam, like that he is explaining, and Stapta Bhagna Kutila Vedita, like that. So any kind of deformity, any kind of Adavyadi, you can go for Rashindra Saina, or even Pitta Rakta Vinirmukta Samasta Avarana, you go for this particular Rashindra Rasayana, isn't it? So even in case of Shuddhavada, except in case of any kind of Pitta, Rakta involvement, this means you can go. So you can basically go for a Margavanajanya Pakshagada also. Then, so various how in Vada, according to dosha, when you should use all such points has been explained here. Method of administration, this Varasa Kalka, everything can be explained. Then what it should be done after its digestion. That is with Kshira Anna or with Mamsarasa or Yusha, you can take the Shali. In Shilajit Rasayana. Shilajit Rasayana, just I included because nowadays, as I told, everyone is coming into our OPD asking for the Shilajit Rasayanam. That is asking, mm, not asking, already taking Shilajit Rasayanam daily, like without any prescription. Either it's been instructed by the, isn't it? In nowadays, it is spreading. It is good for increasing the muscle, bulk or something like that. It's been advertising like that, Shilajit Rasayanam. So it's been used, or those who are having tiredness, I'm having severe tiredness, so I started using Shilajit Rasayanam. All such things has been like there. But even though it is it's been explained that uh, already in Acharya itself, it's explained. Acharya itself explaining that it should be taken with certain rules, isn't it? That is Trifala Kashayana, like Padolasya Kashayana, Madhugasya Kashayana, like that only it should be taken. And before that, it should be taken. Tikta Gridapana should be there. All these things he is only explaining, and how many days it should be, like 3 sapta. Like that he is explaining ega 3 saptaham based on the uttama matra, madhyama matra, avara matra. He is explaining that. So there is a certain prescribed rules for intake of the Shilajadu. Even though it is available in capsule form and all such things, don't take it as a nutraceutical and use it in the daily life, and don't advise for the patients. Only if it is applicable to that particular condition only you go for the Shilajadu Rasayan. Maybe there are many studies which is showing like androgenic effect or something like that. It will be increasing the like androgen. So by improving the muscle strength, like that, some studies have been going on, and it is more like advertising those studies. So like that, because of that, maybe everyone is after Shilajit Rasayanam, but without prescription, don't encourage a patient to take the Shilajit Rasayanam. Then some of the Rasayanas has been explained. Thank you. Thank you for the patience listening.
Thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of the Panchajanya organization, uh, I extend a thanks to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your experience and guidance has really made a difference in the learning process, ma'am. I extend our sincere thanks for taking the time to conduct such a valuable revision session for our students as they prepare for their upcoming examinations. Your clear explanations and focused approach reinforce their understanding of key concepts, ma'am. We deeply appreciate your valuable contribution and look forward to future opportunities to learn from you once again, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, ma'am.